I studied at, one of the top conservatories on the planet, and I could see this there as a study topic. That's someone who is questioning their existence and could be on the verge of suicide. If that's you, what's up everyone? A-Aron here for my second reaction video ever. Yesterday was my very first reaction video, and I reacted to Dimash Sinful Passion, which literally made me cry and fall out of my chair. So if you haven't seen that, I'm going to link to it. Please go watch it. It transformed me. It changed me. And so it's no more fitting than today that I'm going to react to another Dimash video. And in fact, I'm going to react to what most people react to first, which is SOS. Now, I wanted to be a little different to not react to that first. I'll later realize if that was a good thing or not. But nevertheless, I'm going to go back to what most people react to first, SOS. And I appreciate the suggestion, and specifically the comment about reacting to the singer performance of that, where he was in a competition. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And without further ado, let's dive right into Dimash SOS.
Je vis, pourquoi je meurs, pourquoi je ris, pourquoi je pleure. Voici le SOS d'un terrien en détresse.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Very, very powerful. And so, where do I even start? So first things first, I'm trying to not talk over the video. That was one of your comments, and I really appreciate that, so I'm doing my best. However, I might forget some things, and I hope I don't. I'll probably get better at maybe writing them down or whatever. But I see a lot of similarities in just the performance, the composition, the whole theatrics of the thing as in Sinful Passion, right? So for starters, he comes in with a strong stage presence. The camera kind of zooms into him just feeling calm and confident, and just this subdued piano entrance again, just super soft, breathy tone, very similar to Sinful Passion, and just such a strong, clean vibrato. Right? I noticed that it, if I'm not mistaken, I think it rhymed both in French and in English. Am I wrong about that? I feel like that was the case. Let's go back to the lyrics in English, at least. I don't think I have them here. Why do I live? Why do I die? Why do I laugh? Why do I cry? So yeah, in English, it does, right? But it's like an existential question, right? Which could mean many, many, many things. But then he goes on to sing, here is the SOS of an earthling in distress. That's tough, right? That's someone who is questioning their existence and could be on the verge of suicide. I've never had my feet on the ground that's just feeling really out of place. I'd rather be a bird. I feel uncomfortable in my own skin. I'd like to see the world upside down, if ever it were more beautiful to be seen from above, more beautiful seen from above. Wow. And okay, so let's talk about his vocal performance thus far. First and foremost, I didn't know his range could go so low. He came in just and then he goes into a I can't even do it. I can't even go that high. But that full range was absurd, the way that he connected that into one single phrase. Now, someone mentioned this wasn't composed by him in the comments, but it almost feels like it was, with that range in one full passage. That was unbelievable. And his, again, breath control. He sounded like a different person again on the deep end of that and at the high end of it. Right? He had this and then he's transitioning, and then at the top it's like just really subtle. And again, as I said in Sinful Passion, now this is up another octave and a half or so from that. The control is unparalleled. And the other thing that I noticed when he went into this belt, like, sorry, I'm a terrible singer, but he went into this belt just out of nowhere. Yeah, this is, I think he's going to get me again. I can't wait to see what else is here, but let's go back and we'll rewind it and we'll continue.
Pourquoi je vis, pourquoi je meurs, pourquoi je ris, pourquoi je pleure. Voici le SOS d'un gaillard en détresse.
Again, wow. And hats off to this composition, because not only is it just a beautiful piece, but the lyrics as well. He was saying, I feel something pulling me, And then it just goes way up from above. Like it's like painting a picture, right? Like he's just wanting to see things from above, from a different plane, from a different perspective, because he doesn't feel comfortable in his own skin or her own skin, whoever the perspective of this is. But I'm going to say he because it's Dimash. And I don't think that he identifies as another gender, so my apologies if I'm wrong on that. But again, out of this world performance, and we're just getting going. We're halfway through. Draws me, that draws me upwards. I have like yearnings for metamorphosis, so he wants to change. He wants to be, I missed that before, but he wants to become something else, right? The metamorphosis, the change, like a butterfly or caterpillar transforming into a butterfly, and wants to be seen as above. So he really wishes that he could see things, in a different perspective, be someone who he's not. And this is such an incredible, important topic today, right? I mean, people are being encouraged to step outside their skin and in comfort zone, and we see, gender transformation and rights from, all across the planet, and a lot of people still struggle with this, and it's still very unfortunate, right? And it's not fair to a lot of people to, especially with social media bullying and things to that effect. It's really difficult, and it's an important topic. So I think this is very timely. I'm not quite sure, where this is headed in terms of, the meaning and the lyrics, and maybe I've got it all wrong. But, sending out an SOS signal is like, I'm asking for help. And let me just stop for a moment. Like, if you know someone that, is seeking help, is on the verge of suicide or something, get them help. Really, like, reach out, like, ask them how you can help. Just don't neglect it. Right? This song is, like, if I'm going to do this, I hope that I can change things, and I hope I can change the world. And this song is a representation, a metaphor of so many people that are calling for help. And it may not be so obvious as someone saying, hey, I'm sending out a distress signal to Earth, SOS. It might be more subliminal or concealed, right? But you have the ability to be that for them. And I'm sorry if I'm going off track here, but this is hitting me emotionally because this is such a powerful message. It's such an incredibly powerful message. And I can't think of, who better to deliver it than Dimash? And just taking us on this vocal journey, this performance journey. The other thing I noticed is as the music started moving, he started flowing his body too. Again, telling a story involving fully engaging his entire being into it. This is unbelievable.
Pourquoi je vis? Pourquoi je meurs? Pourquoi je vis?
Wow. So the visuals, those wings, he wants to fly. And it's like fire almost. So there's so many things I want to unpack here. I don't know where to start. Dimash is literally not from this planet. I mean, I've heard some great singers, but I'm trying to imagine if they've been more well-rounded than Dimash. Like, I don't know if I've ever heard somebody with the skills, the stage presence, the connection to the audience, the performance, the storytelling, the dynamics, and he speaks French. Like, I don't speak French, I speak Spanish, and it is a Romance language, and it's similar. But I mean, pardon my ignorant ears if I'm wrong, but from what I can tell, it sounds like he has great French pronunciation as well. And so, yeah, the visuals as well. And then, so let's talk a little bit about the band too. So for one, I heard there's a choir in the background again. It almost sounds recorded though. I don't see them, and I think it's a track. I don't think it's a live performance. If I missed them somewhere, my apologies. I heard, electric guitar kind of, in the background there. And most of the beat of this is just a pretty chill, just kind of a laid back vibe, except when it got moving. And they're just a filler for his, for his majesty, right? For the one of the most incredible musicians ever, really, at least what I've heard so far. Unbelievable. And yeah, just again, I don't know what the original sounds like in terms of the pulling up and then just in your face the blast. But I can imagine there are very few people that could perform it like he does. And someone mentioned in the comments that just his interpretation as well. So I've got to imagine that's definitely, very, very strong. What else did I miss? Sorry, again, I'm trying not to talk over. And yeah, again, why do I live? Why do I die? And he talks about if it were more beautiful, it'd have to be seen from above. Oh, yeah, that note that he just randomly throws in there. That's like, super, super high. I mean, again, so he goes from up to like almost whistle tone, I think. And that visual.
Of course you think. Of course you know.
So he's almost talking here. Instead of that airy. Pourquoi je vis?
Of course you think. Of course you know. Of course you know. Of course you know.
Brilliant. Masterpiece. This song, this performance, this composition can literally be a study, could be a course for striving musicians. It can even go in some, conservatory. I studied at, one of the top conservatories on the planet, and I could see this there as a study topic, right? The way that he tells the story, the way that things are put together, it's an absolute masterpiece. Performance, even at the end, just the hand, and he's on his knees giving everything. You could see him sweating just so much. It's all in there. He left nothing on the table. Pure and utter brilliance. There's not much more to say to this. There's no way that it can be improved. So my final comments are hopefully gonna, maybe make a difference to this world, because I can't get over this concept that, sending out an SOS, right? My feet have never been on the ground. I feel like something from another world is pulling me, and it's pulling me from above, and I can't help but think that maybe he's talking about heaven. Maybe he's talking about ending his life again, or she, right? And that there's something more to it. But clearly, the lyrics from this send a very powerful message that, a lot of people today are not comfortable with themselves and who they are. And if that's you, feel free to reach out to me, and I'll do what I can do. And I encourage each one of you, right? Because messages like this, performances like this, have the ability to inspire everybody and change the world, and I'm going to leave you on that. So please, if you like this, you want to see more, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, like this video. Really appreciate it, you. And I guess I'll log off for now.